Welcome to the world of giant trucks, where strength, courage, and precision are the keys to survival. This is not just a journey of transporting timber, but a battle with nature, rugged terrain, and human limits. Fasten your seatbelts, because the most dramatic journey through the deep forest begins now. Welcome to Sierra de San Dimas, Durango, a wild and majestic mountainous region of Mexico, where nature remains pristine but also full of challenges. Here, you will witness a unique sight: giant log trucks, camiones troceros, known as the monsters of the mountains. A heart-stopping scene on the road. A truck with no brakes is rushing madly, spreading terror on the highway. Behind it, a breathless chase is taking place, not to catch it but to prevent a disaster. Horns blare through the air, cars swerve to the sides as this ghost truck rushes by. A terrifying scene where life and death are just a hair's breadth apart. That's when high-speed trains rush by like arrows, threatening to swallow up anything in their path. And then, at those dangerous railway crossings, tragedy almost happens. Giant pickup trucks and fragile cars suddenly become targets.
Bagaimana kira-kira? Oke. Balik. Berasap semua kan. Sampai naik luôn.
The roar of the engine was an extraordinary effort, pushing the tens of tons of steel block forward in the cold night. It was thought that this dangerous road would be the end of the arduous journey, but then, an outcome that no one could believe happened.
Quá dài các bạn, phải nói là một chiếc xe quá là dài luôn. Đấy. Chở đi đâu ấy em? Hà Nội à? Cái xe này giờ, ui, nó nghiêng kìa. Nghiêng hết một xe. Nguy hiểm quá các bạn ơi. Đấy, cái xe này còn vượt nữa này. Ui giời ơi, quá là khủng khiếp luôn. Đấy, những xe vượt như này mà ở dưới có xe đi lên thì nguy hiểm các bạn ạ.
Picture that breathtaking moment. A giant Tronton is struggling to climb the treacherous Jamba Rock. The engine roars, trying to push the heavy load of steel and cargo up. Every meter of the road is a fierce battle, as the wheels grind against the road, trying to cling to every stone, every grain of gravel.
Agustus 2024, kita mencoba memantau situasi tanjakan Batu Jombah. Oops.
अभी रोक दिया रे भाई। नमस्कार दोस्तों, हाइड्रा क्रेन मशीनों के
A giant truck so oversized that it had 452 wheels, was stuck with no way out. It was like a giant metal monster, helplessly lying in the middle of the swamp, each large tire sinking deep into the mud. To rescue this giant, not one, not two, but 4 other trucks were pulling with all their might.
अरे कैसे हो भैया लोग? और ये तो बीच वाला ट्रेलर है ना, ये भी ऑपरेट था इंजन से, इसके भी इंजन लगे हुए हैं। उस साइड में इंजन है, वो भैया है, वो ऑपरेट करे।
In the middle of a rain-soaked summer forest, the powerful engine of the Valmet 840.3 echoes, breaking the silence. This is more than just a machine, it is a steel monster working under the harshest conditions. Summer showers turn the ground into a slippery quagmire, but the Valmet 840.3 still stubbornly moves forward. Drivers fight to the death. Trucks flip and plunge off Batu Jamba. A haunting and heart-stopping scene unfolds on the treacherous Batu Jamba road. Here, drivers are not only driving their vehicles, but they are also facing death at every turn. These are not isolated accidents, but a terrifying series of trucks flipping over and plunging into the abyss. Full of drama, tractor-trailer stuck on extremely steep slope. This scene not only attracts attention, but also makes viewers hold their breath to watch every movement. Can the vehicle overcome this death slope? Or will it have to give up and seek help? All of this creates a dramatic and unforgettable performance. Giant machines, relentless, surpassing all the limits of nature. These are Russian Kamaz trucks, symbols of strength and durability. Designed to conquer any challenge, these Kamaz trucks, especially when pulling specialized trailers for transporting timber and other heavy equipment, are not afraid of any harsh terrain.
Так неинтересно, ну ёбаный, блин.
The moment the Quester truck plunged into the ditch, it was definitely a dramatic scene that left anyone who witnessed it holding their breath. The huge Quester truck, with its heavy load, unexpectedly crashed and plunged straight into the ditch.
Assalamualaikum sahabat dimanapun berada, semoga semua dalam keadaan sehat dan dilancarkan rezekinya, amin. Nah, di sini kita akan melihat perjuangan atau berapa sulitnya truk Quester dan ekstrim ini sebelum truk Quester tersebut buruk atau terberam ke parit.
Hold your breath and witness one of the most heart-stopping moments on the road. A giant tractor trailer is approaching a dangerous sharp turn. Will the vehicle be able to get through this deadly curve safely? Or will fate have a surprising ending?
Này cũng không phải là quá nặng. Xe đi khá nhanh mặc dù ở đoạn cua gấp. Thời tiết hôm nay trên đèo thì cũng thực sự là rất đẹp. Trời nắng nhẹ và có gió thì mát. Sắc-man X3000 160 mã, bộ men xoắn cực đại khoảng 2.200 Nm. Có vượt qua được hay không? Như vậy là chiếc xe vượt qua được rồi. Một lần nữa chúc mừng bác tài. Ở phía trên còn thêm những khúc cua.
On the winding Kodak Hill, a heavily loaded tractor suddenly rushed forward, boldly passing each fuso. The roar of the engine tore through the air, like a raging beast on a racetrack with no finish line. Each overtake was a heart-stopping moment, as the enormous weight of the vehicle seemed to defy all laws of physics.
Sabit napasnya. Lanjut, jangan lupa video kita ini di like dan di subscribe. Aktifkan terus notifikasi loncengnya agar YouTube kita ini bisa lebih berkembang lagi. Namun pada hari ini di mana banyaknya truk-truk yang melewati tanjakan ini. Semoga untuk supir truk dimanapun berada. Woi, masuk lagi. Terus. Oke, main. Trailer maju. Lagi. Trailer maju. Maju. Serentak, Kak.
A giant coal truck suddenly stops. Its wheels sink deep and it gets stuck in the middle of the road. This is not just a simple accident, but a challenge of survival, forcing the drivers to face imminent danger. In the dark of night or under the scorching sun, they have to make bold decisions, risking their lives to find a way to free the truck and the giant coal.
FM 280 JW FM 280 JW muatan kisaran 40 ton ini bosku. Ternyata masih mantap di rumputnya, tenang ya, masih baru ya.
Breathtaking moment. Heavy trucks conquering the dangerous mountain pass. Giant trucks, loaded with heavy goods, are struggling to climb the dangerous mountain pass. Each hairpin bend is a difficult challenge, requiring extreme dexterity from the driver. Imagine a scene not for the faint-hearted. A heavily modified log truck roaring through the night, battling its way through a swamp with no way out. This is no ordinary muddy road. This is a brutal ordeal, where thick black mud swallows everything, and every meter of progress is a struggle with death.
Cung đường của nắng này sẽ như thế nào nhé.
Đoạn này bác tài lưới đà hơi là mạnh luôn. Ôi rồi, như vậy là lại bị đuối rồi. Ôi toang, này là toang rồi nha anh em. Nỗi khổ của bác tài.
Imagine a powerful machine, a modified six-cylinder monster Hyundai D16, roaring on the road, conquering all terrains. Its power and might are the pride of any driver. However, even the most invincible machines sometimes have problems. What happened when this famous modified car suddenly sank? The powerful FET 165 tractor is struggling, pulling the heavy Kubota 70 rice cutting board. But not just anywhere, but on a challenging rice field, where the slope and mud make it impossible to overcome on its own. It has to wait, needing an auxiliary pulling force, an outside support to be able to conquer this difficult slope. Dramatic scene, the battle of the monster trailer, Siba Surya on the curve of death. This is not just an ordinary car ride, but a drama full of disaster and tension waiting to happen. The engine roars to the ears, struggling in vain as the giant wheels spin, clinging bit by bit to the steep road surface. The Battle of Sai Oren, when one man can take on the Hino. The entire parking lot held its breath, all the driver's eyes focused on one single point, Sai Oren, the orange truck full of courage. Not a normal performance, but a daring challenge. A moment when Sai Oren decided to play solo, pulling the giant Hino that was lying dormant all by himself. Every revving sound is a warning. Every turn of the wheel is a gamble with danger. The car rushes like an arrow cutting through the wind, exposing the extreme danger when facing steep mountain passes or deadly curves. The tall acacia poles on the truck bed seem ready to collapse at any moment, threatening the safety of the driver and surrounding traffic participants.
Pressão, menino! Já vem! do lado. Tem que subir aquela hora. Joga pra cá.
A massive tractor trailer was carrying an incredible load, but now it was stuck and immobile. The vehicle appeared to have sunk into the ground, its wheels stuck in mud or poor road conditions. The predicament forced those present to make a difficult and laborious decision: remove the entire load.
Okay, haus kena. Oh! Tahan. Ya. Oh, terpaksa mundur bos kuda.
Sopir faces death. A series of trucks overturn and plunge into a ravine at Batu Jamba. Batu Jamba, a name that already evokes danger, has now become the scene of a series of tragedies. Not one, but a series of giant trucks lie mangled after overturning and plunging into a deep ravine. Daring Russian drivers are taking on an extraordinary challenge. Without any hesitation, they drive huge machines, heavy timber trucks, straight into the raging river. Water splashes everywhere, submerging most of the vehicles, creating a sight that is both pleasing to the eye and heart-stopping. The Mercedes-Benz logging truck stands tall and strong like a warrior, struggling to overcome the dangerous muddy roads deep in the heart of the Kalimantan jungle. This is not only a means of transportation, but also a symbol of enduring strength and unyielding will. The arduous journey has ended, but the power of the giant machines still resonates. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next breathtaking action scenes. See you again in the upcoming eye-catching trips.